Hello, great people. Welcome back to our channel. We are so excited to have you again. The vendetta, the long quarrel between Amaechi and Wike seems not to end in a hurry. These two are powerful political stalwart in two different parties, one in APC, one in PDP. But right now, they've been quarreling far back 2014 until today. It seems as if the quarrel won't end anytime soon because they have started firing word darts at each other, and this time around it's actually Wike that is leading the role. And we are going to listen to what Wike had said and the response coming from Amaechi. Don't forget that these two people have a lot of political weight. All right, but before we continue with details of the news and further analysis, if you've not subscribed to our channel, just hit that red subscribe button, the bell icon that will show forth. Hit it same so that anytime we publish our videos, you get it at the snap of the finger. All right. Let's look at the news. The governor of Rivers State, Nyesom Wike, says he has taught the Minister of Transportation, Rotimi Amaechi, a lesson in politics. In a statement issued on Wednesday, his special assistant on media, Kelvin Iberi, quoted the governor as saying, despite Amaechi's opposition to his political ambition, he has been able to get elected twice as a governor, according to his words, and I quote exactly what Wike said. He said, they said we will not be governor. We taught them a lesson in politics. In 2015, they said, over their dead body will we be governor. I am looking for the dead body. 2019, they said we will not be governor, that they are in power. I said you are not in power. God is in power. We defeated them. They are small kids in politics, he said. He also accused the federal government of shielding Amaechi from prosecution for corruption. Wike said the federal government action is appalling despite the minister's inability to account for $308 million for the sales of the state-owned power plant and other critical assets when he was the governor of Rivers State. The governor said that the protection Amaechi is getting is the reason why he has consistently made effort to undermine the state government by influencing who is to be posted as Commissioner of Police and General Officer Commanding of the Nigerian Army to Rivers State. People gave you an opportunity. You, Amaechi, sold our property for $308 million and you kept just $208,000 for us. But let me warn the man who thinks he has president, he has soldiers, he has police. You should have learned your lesson by now that when God has left you, there is nothing you can do. Amaechi had been the governor of Rivers State from 2007 until 2015, and Wike was one of his allies. Whoa, this is really serious. But guess what? Amaechi has responded, and that's what we are going to look at right away. And according to the response of the Minister of Transportation, Rotimi Amaechi, he says, I'm going to read exactly what he has to say. The first thing he says was talking about the issue of not talking when he is drunk. He said here, he described what Amaechi said as a veil attack. Amaechi said that he does not take alcohol before talking. He later went on to talk about the issue of the allegation leveled against him considering the sales of the properties of Rivers State for $308 million, where he only could give to the state $208,000. He said here, and I'm going to quote the word of Minister of Transportation. He said, Wike said, all right, let me pick it from here. He said, I don't think I want to address the issue of the governor. I have made my point. I have moved on. He was my staff. I can't bring myself low. I was a governor. I was also a speaker. I am a minister. I was two-time chairman of Governors Forum. The same when I was a speaker. Why should I be discussing about him? That was what he had to say. And it has generated a lot of quarrel, has generated a lot of response from the two sides. But then let's look at this issue of corruption. The truth is, in Nigeria, you can't exempt any governor from corruption. Yes, that's the truth. You can't exempt any governor, because if you check the files very well, you will see that there are a lot of things yet to be accounted for. For example, the case of Wike. If you look at Wike is a great guy. He's been doing a lot of projects that is worth commending, and I commend him for that. But I'm just imagining when he got the 500 million naira to give to Sokoto State. Is it the state's money that he gave? Just a question I have to ask, because oftentimes I'm shocked when I hear people, throw out monies just like that. Because personally, I feel that such monies should not be given, except you are taking it out of your pocket. If it is out of his pocket, we've got no right to talk about it. But if he's taking it from the government purse to do all of that, then there's a lot to be talked about. And this issue of shielding the former governor of Rivers State and currently the Minister of Transportation, for me, it's really shocking, because if the state government can take up a reasonable step by writing EFCC about such thing and providing all the required evidence, I feel that it will kickstart something, even if nobody will investigate it. But in the nearest future, such things will come up again. Now, remember that when the issue of Tinubu came up, it was as if nobody was interested in it. But now, we've started hearing people talk. Code of Conduct Bureau have made mention that actually his assets, that's his document containing all the assets he had before he entered into office, is still intact. Though the people said he got missing and all of that, but it's still intact. EFCC, anytime from now, may resume sitting over his case and all of that. So for the ideal thing to do, don't just conclude that he's being shielded. I know maybe such thing happens, but first of all, do the needful. Let the authorities concerned be fully in the know about the details of the transaction. When they are in the know about it, give it time. Sure, I'm so sure that by 2023, a new president will be coming on board if Nigeria will still be one nation, and those issues will be trashed out once and for all. But looking at the issue of politics between these two parties, I'm not seeing both of them agree again, because for me, I'm looking at Wike as having plans to go in for presidency, and also Rotimi Amaechi too, maybe also thinking in that direction. You've heard him talk about his political achievement thus far, who he was when he was the governor, two-time governor in Rivers State. He didn't just stop, he was the chairman of South-South Governors Forum. Talked about other achievements, being a speaker of the House and all of that. So just to show you that I'm not yet done. And I feel that both of them may be going for the position of presidency anytime soon. The question is, what do you think will happen in Rivers State if either of the two become the president of Nigeria? Let's